Welcome to Health Professional Radio. Glad that you could join us once again. I'm your host, Neil Howard. I'm going to be in conversation with Mr. Nick Hart. He's been appointed as president of the specialty business at Lupin Pharmaceuticals, the fourth largest generic pharmaceutical company globally. And he's going to discuss with us today the importance of forward-looking approach and how that's guided and impacted their mission of advancing safe and affordable health care for women across the globe. Welcome to the program, Nick.
Good morning, Neil. Thanks for the opportunity to speak with you and to your audience.
Congratulations on your recent appointment. Describe what it is that you're going to be doing there at Lupin.
Well, thanks for the word of congratulations on the sentiment. Yeah, my responsibility will be as president. I'm responsible for the commercial operations of Lupin U.S. as well as the women's health aspect of the business and promoting our product Solisec for bacterial vaginosis. And also looking for other therapies in the areas of women's health predominantly.
Well, specifically when it comes to women's health, what are some of the challenges and opportunities that you're looking to address for women's healthcare?
Sure. Here at Lupin, we're interested in all aspects of women's health. So everything from contraception to postpartum hemorrhage to hormone therapy in menopause, to everything in between. So the challenges are obviously numerous. You can certainly ask any OBGYN. They'll tell you that there are many challenges to each individual woman. But from our perspective, we're looking for therapies that can add value to the equation in terms of meeting some unmet needs where therapies are available, yet perhaps maybe not the greatest, or there are just no therapies for a particular condition. We really look preferentially for those where we can change, the outlook for women for any particular disease. These are challenging, as you might imagine, because these diseases are challenging to treat for many physicians, and many women are sometimes reluctant to even approach their OBGYN about some of the conditions that they face.
Now, you mentioned being able to add value to women's health care. With so many women's health issues, what guides your focus in your effort to prioritize what you're going to tackle first, second, or third?
Sure. So, we look at things preferentially towards the greatest unmet need. For instance, Solisec for the treatment of bacterial vaginosis. The treatments there were challenging because they were either administered vaginally or there were multiple pills for multiple days. We came up with a product that is, one packet, one dose, one time. So where there's a condition where we feel that it, can change dramatically the outlook for a patient, we'll look in that direction first. If those aren't available, we'll certainly look into either research or development products that can ultimately suit women who have various conditions or diseases who are treated by OBGYNs.
Well, you mentioned some women being reluctant to talk about some things, even with their OBGYN. What do you think is the level of awareness about the importance of being upfront, and do you think that level of awareness needs to be expanded?
Sure, that's a great question. I think I say that women are reluctant because we do, as you would imagine, quite a bit of market research, and we find that women are more comfortable typing something, as many of us are, typing something into a search online and finding the answers. So we will reach out, as many companies are now doing. We'll reach out to women online and make sure that we provide as much information as we can in that vein, but also challenge them or really ask them to go see their healthcare professional, be it an OBGYN or a nurse practitioner or a physician's assistant, so that they can get that that real-time diagnosis and the real treatment from a healthcare professional.
So once they're with their healthcare professional, what is their responsibility to adequately raise awareness for his or her patient, and equip them for the future?
Yes, I guess it might be a little bit of a dichotomy, but we have also found through research that once a woman is in front of that healthcare professional, they do they do open up. They become much more candid, much more comfortable talking about a particular condition or a disease state. Now, many physicians go through specific training in that regard to discuss with a woman various aspects of her health. So we do find that it is beneficial to get that woman as quickly as possible into that healthcare professional.
When Lupin Pharmaceuticals is, sending reps out, how much education are these reps giving to the healthcare providers above and beyond just advising them to apply your product at their practice?
Right. Well, we certainly give as much information toward the patient as possible. So we naturally discuss with the healthcare professional, be it a physician, a nurse practitioner, or a physician's assistant. We discuss with them the ins and outs of our product based on the specific labeling that's been approved by the FDA. But in addition to that, we want to make sure that that discussion, as we talked about with the healthcare professional and the patient, goes as smoothly as possible, and the patient is able to leave with some educational materials about their particular condition. In this case, bacterial vaginosis with Solosec. So we make sure that there are plenty of materials that are easy to read, easy to understand, so that the woman can leave and have a pretty good understanding, basic knowledge about her particular condition and the best way to treat it and what to look for in the future in case this condition should happen again. So we take education of the patient very seriously, and we do whatever we can in terms of electronic media and printed media to get this in the hands of the patient.
You mentioned many women being very comfortable, as we all are, with just typing in something into a search engine. Where can we go online and learn more about Solosec and Lupin Pharmaceuticals?
Very easily. Anybody can go to solosec.com, and that's SOLSEC.com, or lupin.com. And from either one of those sites, you can dig in and find out much more information about Lupin Pharmaceuticals in the United States and elsewhere, and also about Solosec and the approved FDA labeling.
Great. Thank you so much for coming in and speaking with us today, Nick. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you very much, Neil. Much appreciated. I enjoyed it.
You've been listening to Health Professional Radio. I'm your host, Neil Howard. Transcripts and audio of this program are available at hpr.fm and healthprofessionalradio.com.au. You can also subscribe to the podcast on iTunes, listen in, and download at SoundCloud. And be sure and visit our affiliates page at hpr.fm.